Did meet me at the door. Oh, welcome. Sorry. Another episode from the Critics Collective. I'm the Dad Panther, writer, streamer, content creator, master of none. Hit the subscribe button. We are talking divorced sisters. That's what we're talking. I didn't think I was gonna be here. I'm gonna tell you the end of this episode of why I should have never watched this. I should have never started this series. Now, with that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my highs and lows, the pros and cons of it, and I'm gonna rate it. We rate from 0 to 5. Okay. So before we get into it, IMDb says 5 friends support each other through divorce, marriage, dating, healing, and friendship struggles while their loyalty and sisterhood bonds are tested. This is created by Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry may be an AI. I don't know, because apparently he's writing all these fucking shows by himself and producing them. And he's got a lot of shows, a lot of movies, a lot of stuff. And so let's get into it. So I ended up watching this after seeing it pop up so many times. So many times I saw sisters, and then I saw this as divorced sisters, and I was like, I don't know why. I don't know why. For some, I can tell you 100%. The women, it's like they're all wearing shades of green, like emerald green and satin and different fabrics I like to touch respectfully. And gorgeous, beautiful women on here. And I'm like, you know what? Tyler, you fucking got me. You son of a bitch, you got me. So I started watching this. BET Plus is where you can find this. It's the original series. I don't know where I'm getting the money to buy all these damn streaming services, but I added another one. Let's go with the lows. The lows would be the acting. Oh, wait. The acting pauses. No, how do I want to say this? I don't even know what the phrase is. You know what I'm talking about when you watch shows like this. The facial acting and the words and the emotion, they have to hit together. When you watch a major movie or show, whether it's a sleeper hit or a hit that everybody's talking about, the acting is on point to the point that you don't think about the acting, right? You think about the storyline, you think about the people, the layers, the developmenting plot, all that stuff. With this, it kept taking me out of the room because they're trying to convey a certain emotion, like crying or they're mad or they're whatever it is. But I'm like, but their face isn't showing it. Their words are, the script is, but their face isn't showing it. Oh, there it goes. Their face is now a part of the emotion that the scene needs. Or sometimes their face has the emotion, right? But then the script, the words they're saying they're not conveying that. Or sometimes it's just the body language. Sometimes it's like the script is there, the facial motions are there, but the hands are doing something, or the cast around it. So I give you an example. We won't spoil anything on this. There are scenes where someone might be crying, right? And it seems legit. And I'm like, if they would have just like used a different camera angle, you wouldn't have seen the fact that the face didn't show what we already knew, which this is a scene where someone's crying. This is a scene where this is where we're at in the emotion of the scene. Then there's times where it's too long. So I would say it's too long. Each episode's about 45 minutes, give or take. Each episode on this, respectfully, should have been about 35 minutes. And the reason why I say that is I think, honestly, the other thing that makes this stumble is the pacing. If you just cut 10 minutes out of each episode, I'm talking this is a banger. This is a completely different show, because what I believe, and again, I'm just a casual fan of watching stuff just like you do. If you cut off 10 minutes off of each episode, you are cutting off the gaps in between it takes for these actors to get into the rhythm of whatever the scene is. There are too many times where it's almost like it stops, like you're watching the person go into the role, you're watching the person go into the scene. And I'm like, if you would have just chopped that, what I saw, which I'm sure everybody saw, if you just would have chopped that and went right into the next line, right into the next camera angle, you don't lose that beat, and you stay in that emotion. And so you'll see something like, and they'll say like, I can't believe there was a peacock. It's not spoiling anything. I'm just telling you, like, just making up stuff so you can get it. Like, oh my gosh, there's a peacock. Man, I think a peacock. You're like, what? I don't understand. The emotion was there. They said it right there, and we're just letting it float away out of the room. And I want to be in the room where it happens. So I would say, just to briefly go over the lows again, it would be the pacing, the lulls before the acting picked up, the chemistry, which I think goes into those lulls, the editing, and it's a little too long per episode. I think you shorten that up, and there's really not, I'll say some others. It's messy. It's messy as F. Now, reason why I'm saying that, because it could be good. You may want some messy. Your life may be messy. Your life might not be messy. But when we watch certain reality shows and dramas like this, especially when Tyler Perry cooking it up, we tend to like messy. Why? Because it takes away from the messy in our real life. And so this is messy. This is unrealistically, maybe it is realistic, give or take where you're at and who's around. There's some characters, man, that need to fucking grow up. I'm not gonna spoil anything. There's some characters, some grown ass men that need to grow the fuck up. There's some women that need to grow the fuck up. You may know these people in real life. I'm just saying. Gosh, I was yelling at the television this whole time. Now, for some of these characters, I kind of leaned in a little bit more, and there's some that I'm very suspicious of, and I don't know exactly what's going on. Myron, brother, I don't know what's going on, but I think a lot of us know what's going on, and I don't know what to say about that. Javon, damn it, Javon. There's just certain Pastor Jeff, and all really good acting. This is all good stuff. Really good acting. I just wish that the scenes were cut in a way that showcased the connection. Naomi, the stuff that Naomi is saying and going through, even though you say in your head, this ridiculous, you need to move on, you're divorced, whatever the case is, you can still kind of understand where Naomi's coming from. Going back to Pastor Jeff, there is a scene, I'm not going to spoil it, there is a scene where this man on bended knees, this man is having this deep conversation, right? And I just feel like they did such a good job with his acting and the scene. And the only thing that takes away from it again goes with the editing. It goes into the camera angles. And I felt like if you would have heightened that moment even more. Geneva, Rashida, Tiffany, oh man, Tiffany, Bridget, it's a really good cast that I'm watching this and I'm like, hey, this is cool. Now, I will go into why I should have never watched it, but we're going to go ahead and review this. So hit the subscribe button, like, follow for more. Here at the Critics Collective, we rate from a 0 to 5. We are rating Divorced Sisters. It came out 2025 on BET Plus, so you can check that out. You can get it with a lot of other packages. I have it with the Amazon Prime package, where I just bought it and I just added it on there extra. So where would I rate, which looks like the first season? It can't be the only season. There's no way with the way this shit was going. What would I rate this? Damn it. I feel like I want to give it a 4, but I'm going to give it a 3. I'm going to give it a 3 because of the editing. It just was too glaring for me. Some of the pros I liked about it was the lighting. It's brown people, man. It's you got to get the lighting right. And I enjoy the lighting. I enjoy the fashion. I enjoy the makeup. I enjoy seeing these beautiful Black women in a different light versus where we see them a lot of times in television, regardless what the budget is, regardless what the role is. It feels like we don't get a chance to see them elevated. And I really loved looking at this, if that makes any sense, respectfully. Now, the part that I said before where I'm like, why would I say I shouldn't have watched this? I shouldn't have watched it because I should have known better. I should have cheated. It was in my head. What I should have done is I should have went with what I felt in the inside. What I feel in the inside is this has to connect with the other show, Sisters. I saw Sisters on there. I bypassed it because I think that's in like 9 fucking seasons, something like that. Respect. Bravo to you turn out 5+ seasons. Anybody wishes they could do that. So I saw that. I was like, man, I'm gonna jump on that different. This is 1 season, brand new, 8 episodes. I'm gonna jump in. And then I watched it and I was like, why do I feel like so? I don't know. Maybe let me know in the comments. Don't spoil anything for anybody else. I'm gonna go back and watch. I'm gonna watch Tyler Perry Sisters, and I'm gonna start from the first season. I'm just gonna go through, and I don't know. I'm assuming, maybe I could be wrong, that these characters are the same characters from the Sisters, and so it kind of foreshadows what I might have fucked this up. I even thought about going back and watching Tyler Perry's Sisters backwards. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I was gonna watch it backwards. I was gonna take the newest episode. If the season's still going, then I won't do that. But I was gonna take the newest episode and I was gonna go back and watch it. So from, let's say the episode was like 23, I would start from 22 or 23 and work my way back to the first episode of each season, all the way back to number 1, and some weird Star Wars type shit. I don't know what I was thinking on that one, but I'm not. I'm probably just gonna start at 1 and let it rip, knowing that if I do see some characters, I might say, I know how this is gonna play out, but let's see how it goes. So again, I would recommend watching this if you like some shit that's messy. You like reality shows that are messy, you like dramas that are messy, you like Tubi, you like dramas, and you like messy, then you're gonna like this. Go, if you see what I did there. But you could have been anywhere in the world, and you're here watching me talk about divorced sisters. So till next time, look out.